Okay, so this is part two. I'm trying to do this in two parts because I'm on the road and I have no idea how fast this high-speed internet connection is going to be, so I have to make these videos shorter. But anyway, I talked about in my first vlog this realization I've had, specifically really like the past 2 or 3 weeks, when I've been on the road, literally with like no breaks. Okay, so I'm gone Monday to Sunday, I get home Sunday night, I literally unpack my stuff, check in for my flight the next day, pack new clothes, leave the next day, and I'm on I was, traveling all day Monday. I think I left my house at 10:30 in the morning, and by the time I got in here, it was Chicago time, like 10. So it was like a 12-hour day of traveling because we had delays, and the flight was 4.5 hours, and then, yada yada. All that to say is, I was talking about in the first part of the video that I have this kind of all or nothing mindset. I've realized that. And so I set myself up on a plan if I'm doing, if I'm following a book like 4 Hour Body, and I read it through and I take my notes and I buy everything, whether it's supplements or a certain kind of food, and I get everything out of my cabinet that I'm not supposed to have, and I'm like, mindset's on and I'm so excited. And then for whatever reason, or if it's Rachel Cosgrove's book that I'm such a believer in now, or if it's something that I've talked about with Sherry or Jessica, whatever it is. This is not to say anything's right or wrong, I'm just making a point. I get on the road and something gets in the way. Flight delays. Oh, I didn't get my 5 meals in. Oh, I didn't have protein at that meal. Oh, I didn't have my post-workout. Oh, God, I could only squeeze in 20 minutes of a workout as opposed to an hour. And it gets in the way. I'm not performing according to this plan that I've set up for myself, 100%. Then I get upset, and then I start to I know that I start to look at myself in a different view. When you're looking, I've said this before in a blog post, what you're looking for, you'll find. When you're looking and thinking, I haven't done anything, I know I haven't lost any weight, and then you look in the mirror and you're criticizing yourself, you're going to see what you want to see. And so, of course, then I look in the mirror and I'm like, oh, look at that. You haven't lost a weight. Look at that. Oh, you still have that roll. Look at that. Whatever. And I just came to this realization because actually it was like when I was going to get my breakfast this morning, right? So I go into Starbucks and I see that there's all of these, muffins and pastries, and then they had some little containers that said, a protein meal, and they had nuts and hard-boiled eggs and whatever, but it looked kind of not good. And then they had some fruit, but it didn't look fresh. And then they had yogurt, but we all know, I kind of have lactose intolerance issues. It looked yummy, but I'm like, no. So then I saw that they had, because I was getting my coffee, and then I saw that they had an egg salad sandwich. And some of you might go, egg salad, it's nasty. But I actually like egg salad, but I'm like, I'm not going to have the bread, And I thought, I was getting it, and I sat there kind of deliberating. Should I eat the bread? Should I not eat the bread? I was going through all this, and I'm like, you know what? Maybe this isn't the perfect thing for me to have for breakfast, but this is where I'm at. I'm in San Francisco. I don't have time to go find a restaurant and get myself my ideal egg white omelet with spinach, maybe a little bit of cheese, and have my, black coffee or whatever. This is the best that I can do, and I need to make the best choice that I can. So for what's in front of me at that moment, it might not be fitting into Rachel Cosgrove's plan. It might not fit into what, I had said I was going to do. It might not fit into a local, whatever it is that you're doing or I'm doing. That's the best choice for me at that moment. That's what's available. And I need to just say, okay, this is what I did, and I'm fine with it. So I took the egg salad sandwich, I took the bread off, and I just ate the lettuce with the egg salad in it. I got some funny looks at the conference today because they're like, what's that girl eating? What's her problem? And I had my coffee. I got one of those Kind bars, which I really like. They're all natural ingredients. I think I got almonds and blueberries. So I had that kind of in the mid-morning. And then lunch came, and what did we do for lunch? Oh, we went to I guess it's like a Mediterranean restaurant, and I had beef shish kebabs, which was basically just the beef on the kebabs. I had just the beef and grilled vegetables. Had a few bites of hummus. And I'm going to just for dinner do, it depends on where we're going, either like a salad or maybe a little bit of sushi or whatever. But I'm kind of just looking now at each meal and just saying, okay, I'm going to just look at each day. It's going to be each day. I'm not looking at this is what I'm following, and this is what I need to rate my success on, is am I following that book to the exact? Am I following 4 Hour Body to the exact T? Am I getting in 6 meals? I can't get in 6 meals every day. I'd love to do that, but I can't. I have to be realistic. And if I keep setting myself up to fail every single day, and some of you, you know, there's some people that will do that. They'll go, yeah, I travel all the time, and I'm at airports all the time. I still bring this. You guys, it's enough effort for me to pack 2 suitcases every single week. Make sure I bring my video equipment. Make sure I got my this. Make sure I have my power cords. Make sure I have all my work stuff. Make sure I've packed professional clothes, going out clothes, entertaining clothes, working out clothes. You know, I've still got my mixer. I'm doing the best I can. I need to be able to have little successes along the way, and I need to understand that I really have no idea what I'm going to have for lunch. I have no idea when I'm going to be able to eat dinner. I have no idea what city I'm going to be in, when I'm going to have what available, and I need to just make the best choices. And sometimes, if that means that I'm stuck in an airport and I have to have a sandwich, that's what I have. And I need to chill out, get my workouts in, do the best that I can, and realize that not every day is going to be perfect, and stop continually berating myself and holding myself up to a standard that I think is unachievable, because I'm realizing, like, I'm just creating so much added stress that it's not even fun. I should be able to go and travel and eat healthy food and enjoy it. I should be able to go and work out and enjoy it, and not be like, I didn't do this, I didn't do that, I did too much of this, oh my God, you know. Then it's like, why am I doing all this? It's like you're a rat in a cage. It's not even getting you anywhere. So many of you guys have written me about this topic, and that's kind of where I'm having this moment where I figured out what I need is consistency in my diet, my exercise, but I also need to be able to chill out and just make the best choice I can every day. Take it one day at a time. I'm tired of, I mean, granted, Sherry, Jessica, everybody that, you know, we've been talking about this. It still is about, you know, let's take 2 months and kick ass. I'm not saying I'm not doing that. I'm just saying that I've got to stop putting myself into a box, and I cannot go out of that box, because my travel schedule is insane, and I can't put myself up for such disappointment and letting myself down every day that it's going to make me in a bad mood and impede my mental state of mind. Because your mental state of mind and your mojo and your ability to motivate yourself, I think, is so key. And I'd love to hear, like, you know, what do you think? What do you guys think about that?